looking for the woman with the best body and the worst face.
Let's say hi to Butterface Sherry.
It's Butterface.
Yeah, but her body's a mess, too.
Let's see your face.
Unveil.
This is Sherry.
No! Good Lord.
This Butterface hates her jaw, rates her face at a 5, and lost her virginity at the tender age of 17. It's Butterface Michelle.
Could she twirl around?
Like that's gonna make a difference.
Oh, it gets worse, though.
Yeah. What do you got?
I guess I'll give her a 4.
Oh, she's a mess. Her body's not hot.
$25,000. What are you gonna do with the money?
You're going to use it to fix your face?
Yeah, she said.
No.
No, don't bother. It won't help.
Yeah. Save your money.
Her body's a mess,
Miss
too.
Butterface.
I usually try and do a fancy little intro, but not this video. I have enraged myself so much over this topic that we're just gonna get straight into it. If you are blessed to not know what Butterface is, let me enlighten you.
You haven't heard the term, Butterface is like a girl who's got a really hot body. Butterface. But her face is all f***ed up.
Good one.
Now, I too used to be ignorant to what a Butterface was. I'd never heard of the term until this comment was left under one of my seriously old try-on haul videos. And here I was just flicking through my comments, yeah. And then I came across this one. I was like, but a what? So you're saying I have a good body, but an ugly face. First, I was offended. I was petrified. Then I was confused. So you're insulting me, but you're also kind of complimenting me, right? Like you're saying I have a good body? Then reality smacked me in my Butterface and I realized that the video in which I have the good body is 6 years old. I've had 2 kids since then and my body definitely does not look like this anymore. So then I was just back to being insulted. You see guys, back in my day, we had another term for Butterface. In high school, if a girl had a great body but an ugly face, boys would call her a prawn. If you've ever eaten a prawn, you'll know what I'm talking about here. You bite off the head, throw it away, and you keep the body. But on the plus side, it turns out that I am in good company being a Butterface. According to this Twitter user, SYDNEY SWEENEY is also a Butterface. And I, for one, don't mind being lumped in with SYDNEY SWEENEY. If she's a Butterface, I want to be a Butterface too. But I think we may have a slight problem when someone who looks like this, basically perfection personified, according to our current beauty standards, is being accused of being ugly. Yep, you heard me. Who could forget the time that SYDNEY SWEENEY was trending on Twitter for being ugly?
Apparently, I am trending on Twitter right now for being ugly.
Here's a tweet that started it all. Here, I'm gonna force y'all to look at her with no boobs. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, with a Twitter handle like this person probably isn't the nicest human, but to insinuate that the only reason that the beautiful SYDNEY SWEENEY is successful is because she has a great body and boobs is pretty damn unfair. But isn't the only one who is confused by SYDNEY's success. Hollywood producer Carol Baum, no less, came out publicly to say that she doesn't get SYDNEY's popularity given the fact that she is not pretty and can't act.
A top Hollywood producer is slamming SYDNEY SWEENEY, saying she isn't pretty and can't act.
We also had SYDNEY SWEENEY in the news because a producer called her untalented and ugly. Explain this girl to me. She's not pretty, she can't act. Why is she so hot? Nobody had an answer.
So, given the fact that SYDNEY is a Butterface who can't act, the only logical explanation for her rapid rise to fame and success would be her body. Apparently, SYDNEY has her boobs to thank for her glowing acting career. Can I just add that Reddit seems to be the place where common courtesy and manners go to die. It actually makes me a little concerned for the human race when I read comments like this, although I'll admit, this one made me chuckle a little. Rat face. She's a rat queen. Now guys, while I may be a Butterface, I don't feel like one, especially not when I'm wearing my Typology tinted skincare. It's pretty common knowledge that I suffer very badly with rosacea. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that comment calling me a Butterface, I was like, but I'm wearing makeup in this video. A lot of makeup, and you still think I'm facially ugly. Imagine what this commenter would think of me if they saw me without makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup, my self-confidence plummets. I suppose years of bullying will do that to you. So when I discovered Typology, who is the brand that is working with me on today's video, it may sound a little dramatic, but my life changed for the better. The thing is, I don't want to wear thick, heavy foundation on the daily, but I still want to feel confident. See this little beauty? This is a Typology color corrector for redness. Now, instead of wearing foundation on the daily, I just pop a little bit of this corrector on, blend it into my skin, and like magic, my redness is instantly toned down. Not by concealing it, this isn't concealer, it's not foundation, heck, it's not even makeup. It's just that the green tint in the cream counteracts the redness in my skin because they are opposites on the color wheel. Green being opposite to red means that the green tones in this corrector counteracts the redness in my skin and brings my skin back to neutrality. And guess what? Because it's technically skincare and not makeup, it is actually working on the health of my skin while I'm wearing it. It contains niacinamide, niacinamide to actually help reduce the redness in my skin over time, and green seaweed extract, which is known to reduce inflammation and the appearance of microvessels in your skin, which is what makes your skin look red and blotchy to begin with. So if you're like me and you don't actually want to wear thick, heavy foundation on the daily, but you do still want to feel good about yourself without makeup on, Typology has a solution for you. They have an entire range of tinted skincare. These products are like your daily skincare, but with a tint of color, a hint of coverage. You don't actually need to wear anything else. The wonderful people at Typology would love to offer you guys one free purifying mask on any order over $40, but this offer is only valid for 1 week after this video goes live. So I will put the link in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. Now, I am so sorry to make you guys watch this, but I had to, and so you have to too. Get ready to want to gouge your eyes out and put tampons in your ears at the sheer misogyny that you are about to witness. I present to you the Butterface contest. Bear in mind, guys, as you watch this footage may look old, but it's actually only 17 years old. And that actually isn't that long ago, but the sad fact is that our society's attitude towards women hasn't changed at all. Here we go.
That's Butterface Stacy.
I'm looking at a beautiful body. Can she turn around a little so I can see her ass? It's perfect. I see a perfect ass, no cellulite, and beautiful breasts. Let me go around to all our judges. Let's go to guest Rob Schneider.
Well, I gotta say, I know that she shaves her private region. I'm for that. I like her ass tattoo. Gives you something to look at.
Can she take her top off or not? Yeah.
No, not here. And now, Stacy, take off the bag. Here we go, and let's see the face.
Is that a speed bump on the way to...
Stacy, it's got to be hard when the crowd starts.
Oh, dear.
Janji, give her the microphone so I can talk to her. Stacy, it's got to be tough when the crowd starts freaking out when you take the bag off your head. Is it hard for you?
I'm sorry, I have to stop it right here. Why would any woman in her right mind subject herself to this fury? Why would you willingly put yourself in this situation where you have buffoons ogling your body and pretending to puke when they see your face?
Jenny, can you just turn around? Can I see your ass? Let's see.
Nice ass.
That's a nice ass.
I love when you can see the ribs.
And now it's time, beautiful Bianca, to remove the bag and let's see your face. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my God, Bianca.
Oh my
I think we have a winner. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst face you ever saw.
I gotta give her a 9.
9.
That guy really gave that beautiful woman a 9? Bearing in mind that 10 is the ugliest person he's ever seen, he gave this beautiful woman a 9. He needs to go to Specsavers.
Turn your face all around.
I gotta say, you have an attractive body, and you only appear hideous because you had the bag on so long.
Oh, Rob, I am so disappointed in you. I thought Rob Schneider was a nice guy. What an absolute wanker!
That's Butterface Cindy.
All right.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, Ralph.
She is a mess. Her body isn't even hot. How'd she get in here? She got a butter body.
Did you guys just see that? So that guy, whoever the heck he is like, she's got a butter body. And this woman's shoulders just deflate. Like, you can literally see how those comments are destroying her self-esteem.
Remove the bag and see if you can make up for it.
I can't take it anymore.
Wow.
I really feel sick. I'm going to give her a 10.
She must frighten children with that face. I'd give it a 14 if I could.
Let's take a look at this Butterface. She's 49 and from Tampa Bay, Florida. Let's say hi to Debbie.
Aren't they supposed to have good bodies?
Well, it's not bad.
She's
Come
got
on.
a scar in her stomach. She's a mess.
Thank
Look at
you.
all that cellulite.
She has cellulite, but go
She
ahead.
got everywhere.
Last night, I gave her the scar on her stomach. She's got an ass that looks like wet cement. I'm giving it a 2. Wet cement!
She's got cellulite on her knees.
Take
Wet
off the bag,
cement.
Debbie P, and let's take a look. Oh, God, look at the judges.
Look at the people in the audience. They are hardly models themselves, are they? And yet here they are judging other people, pretending to puke, laughing at them, mocking and leering at these women, and calling them ugly?
That face hurt me.
Comments like that, I want to hurt you.
This Butterface hates her jaw, rates her face at a 5, and lost her virginity at the tender age of 17. It's Butterface Michelle.
Could she twirl around?
Like that's going to make a difference.
Oh, it gets worse, so...
Yeah, what do you got?
I guess I'll give her a 4.
I'm not sure who this lady host is, but I guarantee that she would not subject herself to this. Like, I don't think that she would be on the other side of the stage stood there in her bikini, removing a paper bag off her head so that everyone can judge how pretty or how ugly she is, and yet she's sitting here judging these other women, saying such awful things about them? What is going on?
The bag should go all the way to her feet.
Take off the bag. Let's see what you got.
No.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
And you have 2 kids, and you lost your virginity when you were 17.
Yeah.
This face here is our first true 10.
All right, there's a 10.
It's a horrible face.
Congratulations. Ralph, go ahead.
It's a mess. I'm going to give it a 9.
Gary.
9.
I give you a 10. Robin.
That is a 10.
And Artie.
She looks like the guy.
I know this contest was filmed 17 years ago, but that's actually not that long ago. And I reckon today, the comments that this woman got 17 years ago are still haunting her. I would say on this day, her self-confidence was shattered, and I doubt that she ever recovered from that. Remember when I said in high school, people would call the girls who they thought had a great body but an ugly face a prawn? Well, I thought as adults we'd left that kind of immaturity behind in 2006, but apparently not. See this picture? This poor girl, whoever she is trending all over the internet for being a butterface. She's on meme accounts. People have made fake Tinder profiles for her in which her bio is that she's a butterface. There are entire internet threads discussing how good this woman's body is, but how hideous her face is. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Just because this lady has an objectively good body according to our current beauty standards, doesn't mean that her face has to look any particular way to please you. It's like people think that if you have a slim body and you have big boobs and a big bum and a flat belly and you have a good body, that somehow your face will follow suit. That if you have a beautiful body, then you'll just happen to have a beautiful face too. But this woman is no butterface. Yes, she does have a lovely, healthy, strong looking body. She looks like she works out. She looks like she takes pride in her body. Good for her. I mean, look at this girl. Her face is lovely. She literally looks like she stepped out of the Victorian era. Like people would have painted portraits of her beautiful face back in the day. Why can't we just let a gorgeous woman live? Why does our society have to find something wrong with her? Oh, she's got a great body? Okay, well, what can we dissect about her to pick as a flaw? Oh, she's a butterface. Let's make her a laughing stock on the internet. No, stop that. You're wank. And it doesn't even matter if you're a Sports Illustrated model. You're a butterface too. It's almost like having a great body is a curse. You'd think it would be great, right? Having people compliment how great your body is, how body goals you are. But how can it be when having a great body puts extra pressure on you facially? That just because you have a great body, now your face must also live up to expectations. And if for some reason it doesn't, well, I'm sorry to tell ya, you're a butterface. I bet these women who are being called a butterface are just like, don't bother complimenting me on my body if you're going to use that as an excuse to insult my face. Because here's the thing, your body, to a certain extent, I mean, you can change it. You can go to the gym, you can change your diet, you can work out certain areas of your body, you can grow your glutes, you can gain more muscle, you can lose fat if you want to. But your face? You can't really change that. It's a mixture of bone and cartilage. Like, what are you going to do with it? The only thing you can do with your face to change it is get plastic surgery. So calling a woman a butterface is so mean. I think the problem is that us as a society have become so used to seeing these fake images of females online. Everyone is so filtered. Everyone is so fake that when we see a real life woman, she appears ugly to us. So my girls and guys, if you have ever been accused of being a butterface, please know that you are not. You are simply being compared to people that don't actually exist, like these AI internet models or these overly filtered TikTok girls. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are not a butterface. You are beautiful. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video next week. By the way, hey, did anybody notice I have moved house and I'm also getting over a cold, which is why I sound extra nasally today. What do you guys think of my new background? If you've made it to the end of the video, comment down below. Do you like my new background? I made some effort. I've put a plant here. Come and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is @_StephanieLange_. I'm going to be over on my Instagram when this video goes live. So if you want to say hi and tell me this video sent you, send me a DM or send me a comment on Instagram and I'll give you a big virtual hug.